happening, sports fans? Trent the Great back in the building, man, on another hot-ass July day. Man, feel like you wake up and the sun's sitting on you. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into the big fight of the night. Keep one-time Thurman versus Manny Pacman Pacquiao. You know, I did a video earlier on that, but we're going to do it because it's the night, the day of the fight. It's coming on sometime around 9. For the super welterweight belt at 147. Pacman is around 40 years old. Keith Thurman's 30, 10-year age difference. Will that make a difference? I don't know, because Pacman's a favorite. Heavy favorite at that. This is Thurman's real big true test. Plus, this is first real big-time pay-per-view. You know, what stripped me out is the money. You know, Pac's getting 10 mil, and Thurman's getting like 2.5. I'm like, I mean, that's what's being reported. At least what my sources are telling me. You know, and my sources are TV. So, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna get more on the back end. You know, because that's pretty low for a fight that's this big. You know, anytime with Manny Pacquiao, I'm looking for somewhere up in the 30 million-ish kind of range. Hell, you fought Floyd a few years ago and got 100 mil, and it goes down like that. But you know, hey, I don't know. But I think if Bob Aaron has anything to do with it, I think that's how it goes. So I think he's still Manny's promoter. You know, yeah, but Pacman, you know, Keith Thurman really been the one that's been hyping this fight. You know, Keith has really been putting on the show. He's really selling this fight, and it's to me, it's like even if he loses to Manny, like a lot of people thinking, and like I said earlier in one of my videos, they thinking he gonna get knocked out. So, you know, if he don't lose too bad, I mean he can be, it's really what his name's gonna really be out there, but he can start selling big time fights and stuff like that. And then he can go in there and get his ass toasted by Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. But I still believe he ducking that smoke, and I don't know Manny don't want it, because Errol called him out in the ring. He was like, yeah, we'll see about it. We could see. Then after that, he made the fight with Keith Thurman. Shit, I don't blame him, you know. Well, Pacman started to talk a little noise too. He said, man, tell Keith Thurman that class is in session. And I hope Keith studied well, because Professor Pacman gives hard tests. That's what I'm talking about, man. He talked that shit. Keith been doing all that. Shit, he doing all that bumping. He basically saying that you gonna get tested in this ring with these knuckles, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All that bumping. But we gonna see though. Keith Thurman replied with, "It's my time. Manny ain't gonna do nothing to me, baby." You know, man, Keith Thurman, you listen to him. I think it's his daddy, man. He's a cold black nigga, man. I could be wrong though, but I know he half black, but he got some. You could tell he got some soul in him. You know, I like Keith Thurman a little bit. I just wish he get them fights on with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, because that's where it's at. You know, you done fought Sean Porter. You know, and Errol needs so much work. He can go back to where he's fighting Sean Porter. You know, I think Sean's a good fighter, but I think he's over the hill. Anyway, Pac is still odds-on favorite, like I said earlier, to win. But Keith Thurman coming, man, and I wouldn't be surprised if Keith stole this fight. I wouldn't be surprised if he get it. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he won, but it's how he would win. I think it'd have to be like a majority decision or something like that. It's not going to be unanimous. It's going to be close, like a split decision if he wins, because he ain't going to knock Manny out. You ain't going to knock Manny Pacquiao out. He's too crafty, too skilled, and he's quick. You know, and he looks like he's defying age, you know. So, Keith better be ready, especially when he get him in there and he throw them punches and bunches. You know, you ain't Floyd who can dodge them punches like that. And you ain't that cat that knocked Manny out. Can't think his name, because he can take them punches. Question, like I said before, Keith looked like he has a questionable chin. Especially being off all that time. 2 years off, that kind of ring rust. Man, shoot. He might have some problems, you know. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at what they looking at, you know, because, what's my man name? Josito Lopez, last guy Keith Thurman fought. Damn near got him out of there. You know, had Keith running like a runaway slave, nigga. Shit. But, yeah, man, that's the name, Josito Lopez. But Keith gonna really have to work for this fight. He's gonna really have to put it in. This is the biggest fight of his career, man. He cannot go in there and lay an egg, a goose egg or something like he did in the Josito Lopez fight. Because it's gonna really knock his market down. His market is already been his marketability is already shot up through the roof just for Manny taking this fight. Now if he goes in here and wins, or he just has a great showing, that's a win, you know. Well, even in a loss, like I said, in a loss he can win, but he can't lose too bad. He can't get knocked out, and he can't look poor in a loss. So he's got to do what he's got to do, man. He's doing all this talking. I know a lot of it's trash talking. He's selling the fight. I don't think that they dislike each other. You know, I don't think Keith dislikes Manny. He keeps giving him props, but he's jigging at him, trying to get in his head and trying to get in Freddie Roach's head. You know, so he's doing anything he can to sell the fight, but to kind of let Manny know, hey, this ain't gonna be no cakewalk, baby. You fucking with a real true fighter right here. And Keith got hard because he got in a little trouble with Sean Porter in that fight. Because Porter was bringing it to his ass, boy. He was whooping him like he stole something for a second. But Keith showed the heart of a champion, and he came back. And I'm just wondering if that's going to be the same thing here. Because he going to get tested tonight. He's going to get tested. He's going to get his chin tested, his side tested, his ribs tested, his chest tested. Hell, he might get some, Manny might get him with a few rabbit punches. I don't know. But we gonna see, man. So, once again on this hot ass July day, man, I'm Trent the Great talking that sport-ish, and I am out. 1.